Yo, what's up? And you've tuned into another edition of Moving Forward with Dave. I'm your host, Dave. Well, a couple of things on my mind today. You know, I always like to wait before I speak or talk about something or anything like that. I know I'm always the Johnny come lately, but I always come with the most information because I've sat back and I've absorbed it and heard a little bickering from this side and kind of make my own little way of it. So here's what my take on today is immigration. Especially, well, Governor Ron DeSantis did, sending the migrants up to Martha's Vineyard. And a lot of people calling him a human trafficker, and some people calling him a hero for shining a giant spotlight on something that's been so bad. Well, we're going to talk about this today, so stick around. So Governor Ron DeSantis and Greg Abbott out there in Texas too, I can't forget him. You know, they've been busing people, you know, where they want to go. You know, the illegals that are coming across the border without, the proper paperwork and stuff like that. So they have been taking such a brunt of this unbelievable crisis that's going on down there. I personally know a U.S. Marshal. He comes into my store, and he tells me everything you know, and you think it's 20 times worse. It's really, really, really bad down there. So I'm going to take his word for it, and maybe you should go look down there yourself. And other than regular mainstream media telling you that everything's all right down there, things are not all right down there. It is really, really, really bad. So back to the main point of the story. So these governors been sending people up to New York, Michigan, all of these blue sanctuary states that are absolutely for this. They are welcoming. They want this. They want you open borders. They want these people to come. There's no such thing as an illegal. We shouldn't be putting up any walls, etc. These people have been pushing this narrative, and their minions have been pushing this narrative so hard for the last 5 years. It is almost at a point, if you even think any other way, you are a racist. That is the standard that we have set here. So remember the standard as this story continues. I didn't set the standard. They set the standard. But they can't live up to the standards that they set. But here comes the story. So Ron DeSantis sends 50, just 50, to Martha's Vineyard, the most prominent white, liberal, rich, filthy community. And these people absolutely lost their shit over that. These people in New York, he's freaking out. I don't know how to handle these people. I need resources. We don't have the resources. Well, this is what these states down south have been talking to you about. Like, how are you going to handle these people? If you can't handle 50 and you can't handle a couple of busloads, how the hell are you asking these people to handle what's going on down there? It's absolutely horseshit, and everybody knows it. And so we've shined the light on it now. Now, the light's on it. Like, we cannot not talk about it because it's in your backyard. And, you deported these people faster than anybody. It was the quickest deportation I've ever seen in my life. Military involved, get these people off this goddamn island right now. Bye, honey. Oh, I'm sorry. We will learn so much from you people. And here's a t-shirt. Here's a box of cereal. Go somewhere else. And I can't believe the stories that they told us, but please, Henry, go somewhere else. That's exactly what it was. They found paradise. They're here. And you kicked them out. Why? Because you looked at these people. I got to find this clip, and I'm gonna post this clip so this way, right after this little segment right here. This lady up there looked at these reporters and looked at these people with a straight face and said, "There's a housing crisis." A fucking housing crisis in Martha's Vineyard. Will you look at that? We have no room and no accommodations, and we can't do anything to help them. Absolutely horseshit. New York, we're overwhelmed. We have no resources. What are we going to do? It sounds like you guys are a bit racist to me by your standards, not my standards. I wouldn't call you that. But by your standards, you would probably be called a racist. I would think that if you were going to be living up to your standards. But anyway, let's roll that clip.
This Vineyard shelter coordinator, Lisa Belcastro, says the island is not capable of housing the 50 illegal immigrants flown there by Florida Governor Ron DeSantis.
At some point in time, they have to move from here to somewhere else, right? We don't have the services to take care of 50 immigrants, and we certainly don't have housing. We're in a housing crisis as we are on this island.
Christina Pushout, DeSantis' rapid response director, tweeted, "Whoa, this Martha's Vineyard Democrat doesn't seem very welcoming or progressive. We don't have housing for 50 immigrants? Don't the Obamas have a 10-bedroom mansion there? That will fit half of them." Pushout also tweeted, "Underrated aspect of Martha's Vineyard meltdown today. The funding for transporting illegal aliens to sanctuary jurisdictions was a highlight of the budget Governor Ron DeSantis signed months ago. Them legislators performing outrage today voted for it. Promises made, promises kept." Meanwhile, Democratic California Governor Gavin Newsom sent a letter to the DOJ requesting an investigation over the relocation of migrants by GOP governors. The letter reads, "I urge U.S. DOJ to investigate whether the alleged fraudulent inducement would support charges of kidnapping under relevant state laws." DeSantis' war room reacted, tweeting, "Democrats now demanding an investigation into Governor DeSantis for transporting illegal aliens, which Biden has been doing for over a year, while the same Democrats cheered him on. Unlike Biden, DeSantis is transporting them to sanctuary jurisdictions. So what are Dems mad about?" DeSantis is not the only GOP governor that sent illegal immigrants to sanctuary destinations. On Wednesday, Texas Governor Greg Abbott sent migrant buses to Vice President Kamala Harris's home in D.C. According to Axios, Biden officials to discuss litigation options over migrant buses. Illinois, D.C., and New York City have all declared emergencies over the recent migrant arrivals.
A fucking housing crisis. Unfucking believable. The hypocrisy is being shown so brilliantly here. I mean, you also have the President of the United States here and people of his cabinet, his party, his minions, the you're the best, clapping seals, those fucking people, all saying, well, this is human trafficking and you can't be doing it. Well, let's roll back here a little bit, because usually when you roll back with what they say, just roll back a little bit, and you always will find the hypocrisy in almost everything they say. So if you roll it back a little bit, this guy has been sending tens of thousands, all over the country. Nobody knows where they're going. Nobody knows where they've landed, with your military involved, sending people where they want, private planes, buses, and now you want to talk about human trafficking? You are fucking pathetic. And the people that follow you are pathetic too. So, I mean, all of you people are absolutely fucking pathetic in your blatant hypocrisy. I mean, holy smokes. Every time you think they can't get any more, they do something like this, and then they just, I can't believe, these guys are exploiting these people. Whoa. How about these people are exploiting a conversation that you fucking people don't want to fucking have? And then now you're going to have it because it ended up in your backyard. In all your sanctuary cities that are for these people and everything, why are you the guys screaming the most? You guys are the loudest leadership, your governors, your mayors, all of you blue state sanctuary cities that set the standard can't even live up to your own standards set. That is a fact. You can't even live up to the standards you're saying. You're calling these people down here racist because they're asking for resources, and you're asking for resources. I mean, and then you twist the spin doctrine to make it. It's like you guys, and you believe this. You fucking believe that we've learned something from them here, and this box of cereal and this T-shirt that we gave them on their way and their journey in America is going to be unbelievable. They wanted to stay with you in Martha's Vineyard, and you wouldn't let them. Nor are you going to set up anything there or do anything there to help them. No, you're going to put up your fucking camera and you're going to call the National fucking Guard because there's there's 50 immigrants in your neighborhood. Okay, Karen. Wow, holy smokes. Let's get past that into the next one, like, New York and Michigan and San Francisco. And where are you now, man? And you people, all of you people, yeah, you, that were posting and screaming and yelling, you racist son of a bitch, no this and that, and you were so passionate and hardcore and fucking, this was your life's mission. Where the fuck are you now? Where the fuck are you? You're quiet as fucking shit. Just like that. You quiet as fucking shit. Because you know what? You weren't told to be outraged. And you're full of shit, period. And with all of that said, thank you for tuning into another edition of Moving Forward with Dave. Hope we moved a little bit forward today. Probably not. But we sure as hell going to try. God bless you. God bless your family. God bless the peace-loving people of this whole world that don't want none of this bullshit that you extremists on both sides keep pushing on us. Keep fighting, people. Love you. God bless.